Lipstick Gal, thank you so much for watching today. Let's talk some empties. I'm going to give you some mini reviews on products I think are amazing, some products I just don't think are worth it, and the ones that I habitually repurchase. Normally I start with makeup last. Let's do makeup first this time. And I don't know that all of these are considered makeup, but we'll start there. I have a little mini of the Laneige lip sleeping mask. This was the Mint Choco. This smelled so good. This is one that I got in a set last holiday, 2020 holiday, and it came with this and another mini and then a full size. I'm almost done with, I think I finished the full size. Yes, I finished the full size. And this is the second of the other ones. I find that I go through about 2 of the large size of these a year. I'm just about to finish one on my bedside table. I love this stuff. It's a constant repurchase for me. I have the Kush Lip Balm from Milk. I have the shade Bubble. I finished it up to the point now where I'm sure if I could like gouge it out, I hate doing that. I am not that person. Some people want to use every last little bit. Once I get to the point where I'm scratching myself while I'm applying it, we're done. Like, that's it. It was nice while it lasted. And the problem I have is I apply it to my lips, the metal around there, because I can't really get any more out, it starts to leave these little streaky streaks. And I don't care for that, but the product itself is lovely. So if you take the time to blend it out, it's pretty, it's hydrating. I found that I burned through these really quickly. I got 3 of these in a set last holiday. They were $25 for 3, which is a great deal because they're normally like, what? I don't know, maybe $16, $18 individually. And then on top of that, they were on sale like 20% off. So I picked these and I've used all 3 of them now. This is the last one I had to finish up. Really a fun product, but I don't know that I love this formula enough to pay the high-end lipstick price for one lip balm. It's good, and if you can get it on sale, yeah, but I would never buy it for $16 or $18, whatever it costs for the full size. All right, products that I habitually repurchase in the lip department are these guys right here. These are from Beauty Pie. These are the Wonder Gloss Collagen Lip Oils. This is Spicy Pink and this is Shimmerine. I got to the point where I wanted everything out of them, so I took the stopper out. And Shimmerine is basically like clear with just a little bit of shimmer to it. You really can't see the shimmer. It's very hard to see, and I don't have enough Spicy Pink to really give you a good swatch. But this is Spicy Pink, this is Shimmerine. I love how glossy they are. Like I wanted everything out of here I could get. I tried a little bit harder obviously with Spicy Pink than with Shimmerine. There is still some stuff at the bottom, but the wand doesn't touch it, and if I'm wiping around the bottom, I'm at that point where I can't get any more out. But I have repurchased the Spicy Pink. I have a new one. This one I don't know that I would repurchase because I don't really use this shade of gloss. I don't know if you like a clear but slightly shimmery gloss, you would love this, but the formula, it's the formula. I have 3 of these at the moment. This is the only full-size lip gloss that I have repurchased multiple times in the last year. I had this little mini of the clear lip balm from Pat McGrath, and I did actually like gouge it out and use the last of it. This came in a trio of other sheer balm-like lipsticks. I liked this one, but I wouldn't repurchase the full size. All right, my last lip product I don't love. I want to love because it's affordable, and I really find that e.l.f. products are hit and miss for me. The problem that I have with this is that it's so stiff. Unless I take the time to squish it back and forth and warm it up, I can sit here and squeeze, like legit squeeze, and hardly anything comes out. It's too hard to get out. This is the shade Tough Cookie, and it's pretty. I like how shiny it is, but I don't want to have to work that hard. I don't care that you're affordable, but if the formulation is so stiff that if this only works on the hottest of hot days, if I leave it in my car, I need this to work even in wintertime. And I know it's cold, but we keep the house at 70 degrees. If it's 70 degrees, I know. I don't want to work that hard. Into the bin you go. I finished up this eyeliner from Revlon. This is the Color Stay Micro Hyper Precision Gel Eyeliner. I have the shade brown. It doesn't advance anymore. There's nothing left. I really enjoyed this. I picked this up because I heard Jessica Braun talking about this, how it was a good replacement for her 1.5 millimeter from Hourglass that she used to buy in the 3-pack and that were so expensive. And when I was thinking, do I want another one of these? Because it worked really well for me. I was reading reviews on the Ulta website, and guess what? So many people say that it's a waste. So my experience was good. It like lined perfectly, stayed really close to the lash line. Get the smallest, skinniest, little teeny tiny line out of this. I don't know that I can make a line with it. Oh, look, I still can't. But nothing more will come up. We're at the point where she's out. So I liked this, and I didn't have any problems with it. But some people are saying that as they, advance it up, give it a little bit of an advance, and they try to apply it, the product snaps off. I had that problem happen with the one from Hourglass, but only after I'd had it for several years, which makes me feel like the ones that people are having problems with in this formula probably are old and are dry. This one did not respond that way to me. I used the whole thing up and I liked it, but I'm a little hesitant to go get another one because I don't want to get one that's old and will be breaking off and snapping off in little bits. I hate it when that happens. So I'm going to be using a different brown gel liner, but I did actually really like this one. I finished a couple of brow products. I finished up one of the M Cosmetics Micro Fluff Sculpting Brow Cream. I love this brow cream. It's a fave. I love the teeny tiny little wand that you get with it. I found out, I did some research, that you get twice as much in here as you do in a Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brows. This is $20. I think Legendary Brows is $22, $24. You get twice as much in here. And it's a tinted fiber product, just like Legendary Brows. It has the exact same wand on it, but there's more. So hooray, I already have a new one of these. The other one that I repurchased is this. This is the e.l.f. Wow Brow. I have my other one here somewhere. I don't know, where are you? Right here. Here's my new one. Here's my one that I finished up. This is a great product. This is also one that has fibers in it. The wand is not quite as micro skinny, and I have to be a little bit careful because it's a little bulkier wand, and there are places that when I'm trying to get it into my eyebrow, I find that as I'm trying to work it through, because the brush is just a little bit bigger than the other one, I do end up having to do some cleanup above my brows. But I really like this. I like the fibers. There are other drugstore fiber products where the fibers are too long and it looks like I have like stray little hairs like halfway up my forehead or like hanging down here. This is just the right amount of fibers in the formula, the right length of fibers, and the shade Neutral Brown. I use it both in the Wow Brow as well as their micro pencil. Love. This did not work for me. This is something that's been hanging around, and I kept meaning to tell you how I didn't like it. And pitch it, and I never got around to it. It's this Snapscara from Maybelline. All right, so I was looking for a tubing formula from the drugstore. This is supposed to be a tubing formula. It has a curved wand to it. It's kind of conical and curved, which means I got mascara everywhere because I am the worst when it comes to like a curved wand. And then you add on to that we're thicker at the bottom and thinner at the top. Oh, it was just problems. Okay, fine, I can deal with that. The problem I had was tubing formulas are supposed to completely envelop your lash and only come up with water, so you don't have to deal with smudging and you don't have to deal with flaking. Guess who smudged and flaked? I don't understand how that is. This seems like it wants to be a tubing mascara, but it ends up being a more traditional mascara. Me and the formula don't get along. I don't know. It did come off in like the little tubes at the end of the day with water, but I did find a lot of like sad little panda, or raccoon eyes. I did not like this. Not worth my money. So the stuff for my showers, a little bit, because I get larger sizes and we have hard water where I live and I don't have a water softener. You're gonna see some hard water deposits, but we finished up an entire Dr. Bronner's Castile soap. My husband likes the peppermint. I leave it for him because it's a little too invigorating for me. Another thing, this was my last box. Oh, I'm so sad. I went for like a year and a half purchasing soap from Missouri River Soaps. So I really love this soap. I feel like it's a beautiful soap, but the price went from $10 a bar to $12 a bar. And my family goes through 2 bars a month, one in our shower and one in my kids' shower. And $24 for soap a month. I'm like, there has to be a more economical way to do this. So if you're if you have the budget to buy beautiful soaps, I love these because they never left me feeling like I had a layer of like soap residue on. They never made my skin dry or itchy. I love the formula of this, but I have to find a less expensive way to get clean. This still smells good. The flannel and amber was one of my favorites. My husband loved it. And this is one of the gone wonky bars, meaning that the way that the design turned out wasn't exactly perfect. So she priced it a little bit less. I think she priced it at like $8 or $10, but still $8 for a bar of soap, that's a lot. So I'm sad to say this is the last of my Missouri River soap, and I bought it for a long time, and I still love watching her videos, but that's done. All right, something else that I tried again is this Spun Gel. I had one of these sitting in the back of my kind of skincare shelf, and it's basically a sponge like this that is infused with body wash. And you know what I noticed? My skin did not like it. Maybe I could have done this in the summertime, but since it's dry and we have the heat on all the time, my skin it was irritated by this. And I don't know whether it was the fragrance in the body wash or whether it was the scratchy of the sponge, but it took me a while to finish this. And when I did, like my skin kind of did a little, and it's been much happier since, but I'm glad that I finished it. I would not repurchase this. I got this for my husband. This is the Redken Bruise. It's the Ultra Clean Shampoo. It has a very masculine scent to it. I always get them during the Sephora, what is it, their sale where you can do like the big size, and it comes with a pump. It was okay. He liked it. I don't know that he needs me to repurchase it for him. The two that I finished up are these guys here. These are the Not Your Mother's Naturals, the Coconut Milk and African Marula shampoo and conditioner. And these are nice, but I feel like my hair got a little dry. So I don't know if there was enough coconut milk and marula in here to keep me hydrated. Those I'm glad to be done with. So what we're using right now in lieu of traditional shampoo and conditioner are these guys. And we're halfway through them, so I'm going to tell you about them now so I can get rid of the boxes. These are solid shampoo and conditioners from the brand Hybar. And they literally look just like this. It looks like a little slanted, beauty sponge. And there's, of course, no plastic involved, so I like that there is no plastic. But one thing I've noticed since I started using these, that my hair feels a little bit softer. And it doesn't feel as dry and kind of crispy as it did when I was using these guys. So I don't know whether it was the Not Your Mother's Naturals, like those ones, that specific marula oil, coconut milk, that was making my hair dry, or if there's an ingredient in there that my hair was not liking. It likes these a little bit better. I don't know if this is the best like shampoo bar and conditioner for my hair, but they're working really well. I also finished up another Olaplex number 3. This is a bonding treatment that you use pre-shampoo. It really helps to kind of revive my curls and makes my hair a little bit less frizzy. I use it once a week, sometimes twice a week in the wintertime. Sometimes I use it a little bit more frequently, but I really like this. And I like that the one that I have in there now is an 8.5 ounce size. This is normally what, 3.3 ounces? It's a jumbo size. And I never would have thought that 8 ounces would be jumbo, but I'm so happy. I hope they continue doing that. I figured out that it was supposed to be limited edition for the holidays, but they need a bigger size. I will pay the 50 whatever dollars because, what is this, $28 for like 3 ounces? I'm still buying it. Can I just get a bigger size, please? This is a product that I've had and I'm on the fence about because I really love what it does for my hair, but I don't know that I'm okay with the fact that it uses pretty harsh surfactants. This is from Christoph Robin. I know the packaging has changed, but this is the Cleansing Volumizing Paste, and it has rose extract and rossul clay in it. And the way this smells is heavenly. It smells like you stuck your nose straight in a rose. It's very heavily rose scented. If you are not a rose fan, you're not gonna like this. And it doesn't really dissipate, it lingers. It has a lot of natural, and I don't know exactly what it is, that exfoliates your scalp. It foams beautifully. It comes out like a really thick paste of you get in there and it's like a little blob. It's brown. It's got little pieces of grit in there. And I start kind of rubbing it into my wet hair and then I can start getting some foam. But I really feel that it's helping to exfoliate my scalp. The reason that I say I'm on the fence about this one, because I liked getting a really good deep clean like once or twice a month, but this is not curly girl friendly. This has sulfates in it. And of course it makes sense that it has sulfates in it, but I really like it. I do have a different exfoliating shampoo, so I probably won't get this immediately, I have the one from Briogeo. Once I run through the tub and a half I have left, I'm gonna have to decide whether I want this one or the one from Briogeo, because this is really nice. Other hair products that I finished up, I've been using a lot of Cantu products. I feel that they are really great for the texture of my hair. This is their curl cream that defines and tames fuzzy frizz. It's made for kids. I tried a couple things from the For Kids line. There's this one here, and then their leave-in conditioner. I like this. I have like maybe one application left. There's very little left in here, so I'm gonna probably finish this up tomorrow. But I'm gonna go get another one of these. I like this a lot. And this is one I feel like it doesn't give as much a hold as the other, I forget what it's called, the coconut moisturizing Cantu product that I love and have been using for a couple of years now. But if you want a slightly softer hold that's not as crispy, this is great. And I got these for I think like $5 or $6 each at Sally's. They are super affordable, and I feel like the best place for me price-wise is Sally's, because they're more like $8 and $9, which is still not bad, but at Walmart and Walgreens. So I finished up an entire jar of the Super Healthy Skin Body Moisture Cream from Beauty Pie. Like, she's empty. It smells so good. It smells kind of like citrus, and I don't really know what the notes are here. But I really liked it a lot. It says hibiscus flower oil and shea butter. So maybe that's just a hydrating product. Maybe it's not hibiscus smelling, because it smells very citrusy to me. But it smells really good. It is a little bit heavily scented. I was looking for an alternative to the Boom Boom Cream from Sol de Janeiro, and I bought this. And I've had this for a long time. I kind of put this on hold. I like the way that it hydrates my skin. I like that it never feels heavy. It doesn't feel sticky. It absorbs really well. But the fragrance is very, very specific. It really reminds me of a fragrance that I have, and I'm forgetting the name of it right now. Something Atelier. Atelier Cologne is the name. And it smells like Orange Sanguine. Not identical, but pretty close. And I feel like I only wanted to wear it when I was wearing the fragrance, and I want something that's not really going to smell like anything else. I wish that the one that I used from Tree Hut smelled like nothing, because I am using the Tropic Glow one that is very much like a dupe to the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream, but I love the way that this feels on my skin a little bit more. Like, if the one from Tree Hut is an 8.5 out of 10, this is like a 9.5 out of 10. I like the way that it moisturizes. I like the way that it feels. It's just a very specific scent. And if you don't like the scent, you wouldn't like this product, because it's very heavily scented. But I'm probably going to repurchase this. It's not always in stock. We'll see if it's in stock next time I place a Beauty Pie order. All right, let me quickly go through the skincare that I finished. I finished up an entire bottle of Agency's Dark Spot Formula. I love this. If there is a review up already, I will link it for you in the cards, as well as the description box down below. I finished up a fresh soy cleanser. I've repurchased this multiple times, but only when it's on sale, because I don't want to pay the regular price for this. But I got this at half off at one point, and I had it in my skincare drawer, and I finally pulled it out and finished it. I have finished both the Glow Screen from Supergoop and the Polish Choice, what is it? Youth Extending Daily Hydrating Fluid. This is SPF 50, this is SPF 40. They're beautiful. I have both of these, like here's my new Supergoop, and the other one from Polish Choice is in my bathroom. But I like both of these enough to have repurchased them. I think they're great. If you want something that's a little bit glowy, go with this. They both play really well under makeup and look great on their own. I already have a new one of these. This is amazing. This is the Beauty Pie Triple Hyaluronic Acid Elastic Lifting Eye Serum. I use this morning and night, a small, like the size of a lentil, tapped between two fingers and tapped here all the way out to my hairline. It's really great. I feel like it's made a difference in keeping my under eye a little bit more moisturized without being greasy. And I use this twice a day, and I love it. Something else that I really enjoy from Beauty Pie, and that I have a new one of, is this. This is the Japan Fusion Genius Lift Elixir. So this is a serum, and I feel like this is a nice serum. It is kind of scented. Yeah, it smells spa-like and slightly floral. If you don't like a scented one, they do have a lifting serum that is not scented, but I kind of like the way this one smells. My skin doesn't mind the whatever is in here that makes it smell good, but I feel like my skin actually looks a little bit juicier, a little bit plumper, a little bit bouncier when I'm using this. It has polysaccharides in it and some sort of an extract that I don't know what it does, but I like this stuff. This is, I think, my second bottle. I'm on my third one right now. All right, this is one that I used to really enjoy, and I'm not saying it's a bad product. I'm just not using it right now. It's from the Inkey List. It's their lactic acid. I feel like Inkey List has really beautiful products at a super affordable price. I'm more into the Beauty Pie at the moment, but if you like a gentle exfoliant, you would probably like this. I don't know how many of these I've purchased. This might be my third jar of this because my fourth one's on my counter right now. This is Beauty Pie's Plantastics Deep Nourishing Moisture Balm. It is a really lovely but very thick cream. This is the thing I use at night. I don't use this during the day because I'd have to use like the smallest of small amounts and really spread it on my skin. I like to kind of slather it on at night, especially in the winter time. So I've been reaching for this a lot since the weather has gotten cold. It keeps me from getting like the dry cracks in the corners of my nose or my forehead or across the tops of my cheeks when things can get really dry and aggravated in the wintertime. This has been really nice, and I find that this is good not just on my face, but I use it on my hands and my elbows and my cuticles. Whatever's left over from, you know, doing my face, I'll just kind of like rub in everywhere else. You can use this all over the body, but I use it mainly on the face and the neck, and I love how super hydrating it is. The last thing that I finished is this. This is our Hydrogel eye patches from, is it Petafee? I don't know. I had them for a long time. I finally used them up. I'm just not a single-use mask sort of person. I used to have a ton of single-use gel masks for the eyes, for the face. I still have some for the face that I'm trying to get through. I don't know. I want something that I can either wash off or that will not be single-use. There are some eye masks from a brand, and I'm forgetting their name right now, but they're reusable. And there's medical grade silicone, so you put on your own eye cream or your own serum, you plop those over the top and you leave them on for 20-30 minutes, and then you take them off, rinse them off, put them back in their reusable tin. I want to try those to help just make sure that whatever I have on just goes straight in, but I don't think I would ever repurchase something like this again. There you go, those are my empties. I would love to know what sort of products you habitually repurchase. Things that are your faves. Things that are budget beauty and totally worth it, or things that just didn't work out for you and you're glad you're done with. Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching today. Have an incredible day, and I will see you again soon.